Alright guys, we're going to be opening a comic book draft slash kind of mystery box, so stay tuned, it's exciting. We're going to be cracking it open together.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back, Gainers, to another incredible, exciting, fantastic episode of Comic Games. If you're new to the show, I'm Adam.
I'm Zach, and this is Princess Rojas doing the Princess Wave just like usual. There's Coco right there, so bow, respect, and howl with the moon.
Alright guys, so today is Monday, and Monday we like to open mystery box. We got a nice little short video here for you. Princess got down with another comic book draft, so we can explain that when we get to it. So, but this is from a new person, Cosmic Comics. Not we opened his mystery boxes, but now she's done one of his comic book drafts, and yeah, we're gonna share that with you guys, kind of how this went down and what book she got. And I'm not actually sure. Oh, what's this in the
bursting?
Back? Oh yeah, it's bursting at the seams. This box.
This is salt.
Salt? Yeah.
Salt.
So,
salt.
Before we get into all that goodness, we got to get into some other goodness.
It's a beer, and it's a
found some
crazy
rare one.
brewski
Crazy.
Imperial Pilsner. I've actually never had Imperial Pilsner before. It's 16.9 fluid ounces. But one thing you don't know about this, guys, someone here is a 0.2, and a 0.2 is the best part. This is a 15%er.
Is it really?
What the heck? I was like, just as I was talking about it, it's like 15%.
I've never seen a 15% beer. Show them the picture though. It's crazy. What's on her head? She's a crazy brewski.
It's a yarmulke. No, it's not. That's not what that is. But a 15%er? Naturally fermented beer? What, did it ferment in her butt? Jesus. Oh my god.
It's a bit nutty flavor.
Oh my god.
Let's get into that.
Is this going to be bad?
Well,
was
it's 15% alcohol.
Oh my god. Wow.
Imagine if your blood was 15% alcohol.
I'd die. Or live happily ever after. Whoa.
Is it good or not good?
Whoa, it's really good. It's like not even a beer. It's like a cup of hot cocoa.
That's weird.
I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. This is nice.
All right.
It's nice.
There's only one there on the shelf, wasn't there?
Woo!
Can't go back and get another one.
Party
All right,
time.
guys. So
excellent.
let's get into the comic book action. So Princess did a comic book draft from our good friend Cosmic Comics. So check him out on Instagram because he's always doing awesome mystery boxes, comic book drafts now, just all kinds of great stuff. And he's a good friend of the show, just a very trustworthy member of the community. But how these comic drafts work is very similar to a football draft. And Princess has done some in the past with Jimmy Jams, and Cosmic did one. So this was $130 plus shipping. She was saying it should be 6 rounds, so it's a little bit shorter than some of the other ones, and there was only like 9 or 8 people in this draft. I can tell you, as a spectator of it, it took a little while, so it wasn't quick, but he had some really good commentary on there, and there was some bonus gains to be had, so I think Princess won some bonus gains as well. I didn't actually get to see, I don't think Zach did either. We had no idea what was in this draft or what she got, so we're getting to see it for the first time, so it's pretty exciting. Bonus thing as well, all the money, or at least a portion of the money, went to a charity. So it was really nice thing he did for some people, was able to do a charity with this. So I'm digging these more and more, so I hope more people do them. It sounds really cool. But basically, how this works is you get to pick your draft your draft number. So if there's like 9 people, it's 1 through 9, and it kind of goes in like a snake formation. So number 1 gets to pick first, and then 2, 3, 4, all the way to the end. And then that person goes, the last one gets to pick a first in the second round, and then it goes back to the other one. So you can we have kind of talked about what would be the better one. If you get first pick, you get that first best book, but then the next round you get the worst book. So I don't know. And then if you're in the middle book, you always get that middle gains, each time. So you're never gonna have the worst book, because kind of different in this. In football, you get kind of the, not necessarily if you're the last pick, you don't get the worst player, because you just get the worst player that round, not necessarily the same thing. But in this comic thing, that you only get to pick books from that round, so it's kind of a little bit different. If you get that last pick, you kind of have potentially not to pick your own destiny. So we'll see.
I like number like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Maybe even 5. But 3. I like 3 because sometimes the first pick doesn't pick the best pick. Second pick might not pick the best pick, so you got a good chance of getting those games.
Yeah, it's hard to say. But then when it comes back around, then you're at the end. So
But not at the very end.
not the very end.
At the very end.
Okay, let's see if I can get to this. Okay, maybe I needed scissors. I didn't think I.
Scissoring time.
Oh, he's got it in a Gemini.
Here's a
inside.
knife.
Oh, but I will need a knife.
I got the.
He got
I
one.
got the knife.
A knife? That's not a knife. This is a knife.
This is a knife.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Nice packaging. Okay, got it now.
Be careful, it's a little dull and loose. They're loosey goosey. I keep on playing with it. Like throw it around and then it gets a little loose. But we still got it. From our good friend Spidey Pounder Tumbler. Jose!
I can tell you from what I know of Cosmic Comics, he's got a really good selection. So I think this one was nice. A lot of like high-end, nice books in here. And he has a way of getting ratios, which we find are hard to get. You just like go to your local store. Some places you go when they got ratios just hanging out everywhere, but not around here. They hoard the ratios in Washington.
Yeah, you steal the ratios at knife point.
Okay, I don't know. That's probably the guessing. We'll start here, this way. Okay. So I think Princess said he threw an extra book. So looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there were 6 rounds, and then 2 books are extra. I guess like a think you throw in or something like that for doing kind of making up all the value, because you got to get. I think she did pretty well getting above 160 or 130 plus shipping. All right, let's kick it off here.
Ooh.
All right, so right off the bat, you got Avengers No Surrender 675. I'm trying to remember what this is. Really close to Immortal Hulk, right?
Yeah. It's a 684.
Yeah.
I think it's the
But
first.
nice
Immortal.
Scotty Young cover. I like how they're all kind of making fun of like Man Thing right there. They're like, stamp collection.
He's not giant in that one.
Man Thing?
Yeah, he's a little man thing.
Little Man Thing. Suffers from
You
Little
could-
Man Thing.
You could even call it Micro Man thing.
I don't know about that. That's taking it too far. That's
Is it
too far.
Okay.
And next up, the beloved Venom #1 Peach Momoko cover. You either love this or hate this book. Yeah, this is an interesting one. I know this came out. Was this a last pick? This was a. Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, it's a good book. But I don't know. You either really like this. I don't know. You know, some people really like this one. I don't know. For Peach, I don't know. It's a little too. It's a little too Peach for Venom.
Yeah.
It's like droopy Venom. All right, next up.
Venom.
Next up, I love this. This is actually a really cool book. So you have Captain America 286, got a sweet Deathlock cover in a newsstand. And this is, it's got VF on there. This looks like a nice shape. Love me some Deathlock action. I want to learn more about Deathlock.
Well, it's a zombie with cybernetics.
But was he always in charge of time? Like when he first came out, was that his whole deal? Like everything I read now, he's like a time cop.
What?
Yeah.
I'm the time
I'm the time cop.
You know, you'd think he would be able to turn back time so he wasn't a zombie robot.
Well, they didn't have powers.
Fail.
There's a whole bunch of them, though. There's not just one. Okay. Good book, though. We're getting some crow goodness. All right. Captain Carter #1. This is a relatively new book, but it is first full appearance of Captain Carter. I think she has another, like, cover appearance, but I don't know if they consider that cameo.
Exiles 3.
Yeah, true, yeah. Oh, yeah, is this... Yeah, but she's not that version of Captain Carter. She's like the other Captain America Carter. This is like the British one from the MCU.
Crikey!
Yeah, exactly. No, that's Australian.
Oh, they say that.
Do they?
I think so. I've never been to Britain. I talked to one British guy. I couldn't understand what the heck he was saying. He was asking for a direction like, no, I can't help you, sir.
You're lost forever.
Where's the loo? It's like, I don't know no loo.
But
so
it's a good book. Princess is specking on that book. That will be her second copy, and it's a good idea. I think there's still a lot of chance they're going to use Haley Atwell. I hope that her getting cut in half wasn't final, but you never know. Okay, next up, some McFarlane goodness. You got Amazing Spider-Man $3.23, and this is good in a newsstand too, so that's even better. This is a nice shape as well. One of those good McFarlane covers. This one's worth some money. I don't know if it actually is like a key outside of just a great cover though. I can't remember.
It's just a cover.
Just a great cover.
Oh, I think there's something to do with Solo. Like no, not Han Solo. It's the first.
Solo.
There's
Solo Cup.
There's a guy.
Solo Cup.
There's a guy that named Solo that they think he's gonna be in a movie. I think
that could be.
That's his first
That could
appearance.
be.
I think.
It's also a good Captain America junk cover.
We'll link it down here if it actually is the first.
Best junk in the. What is it? That's America's junk.
That's America's butt.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No.
Okay. Next up. Oh, this is actually a cool cover. Yeah, this is Star Wars Kanan number 11. So I don't know what, it should be Last Padawan, right? But this is a Star Wars Kanan. But this is a Mark Brooks cover. It almost looks like John Tyler Christopher, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's why it's famous, because it's a negative space.
Yeah, it's a dope cover.
Negative space.
But I think it's in the regular Kanan Last Padawan run, but it doesn't say. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah,
it is.
Wonder why it doesn't say. Does it say Last Padawan on the cover?
It says
doesn't.
Tied Padawan.
They must have changed it partway through.
Out.
Good cover though. Great cover.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're doing good so far. Princess is doing. Oh, this is a good one. Okay. So you have surprisingly inexpensive book now. It was not a little while ago, but it is now an expensive book. We have Sensational She-Hulk number 1 in a newsstand. And I love how she's like talking smack on the cover here. Like she says if you don't buy this book, she's gonna go home and rip up all your X-Men, all your X-Men books.
That'd be horrible.
She's gonna go show up at your house and just tear up all your X-Men. So, yeah, fantastic book. It's recently gotten pretty spendy. I think it's over like $40
Oh, man, I can't
or
wait to
more.
show.
Yeah, which is like what 2 or 3 years ago it was like a $5 book.
Yeah,
So,
nothing. It
Yeah.
was nothing. You can find it in $1 bin.
much better run than the Savage She-Hulk, the sensational run. And last but not least,
First picture. Whoa!
yeah, this makes it all worthwhile. And Princess is loving this book. So you have
Wow.
Invincible Iron Man number 9. This is the first full appearance of Riri, and this is the first print as well. Just an awesome book.
Dang.
It looks pretty high grade. He had a VF on there. I didn't take a close look at it, but very underrated book.
Oh, wow.
Once
Yeah, it is.
once she shows up and people see how awesome she is, this could like go to Miles status.
Mhm.
You know, next in line to go to that Ultimate Fallout 4 status book.
I believe it. It's
Mhm.
a really tight book. And then there's also a variant of that that's even crazier.
Has her face. The variant, the 1 in 25 is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then the second print has her face on the cover
Yes.
too. Princess
Yeah,
is
that's right.
smiling, so I'm sure she has that book as well. Specking hard on that Riri. Okay, so that's what she got in the draft. Now they did do a drawing to see who wins a bonus slab, and as usual, Princess is lucky and wins the bonus slab. So
What?
yeah, so
That
there's,
is it for me?
yeah, right. If it's only if it's a 9.8.
It's a gifted.
Oh, it's a 9.8. Zach gets excited. Every time it's a slab, he's like, I don't care about raw books, but anything sealed in hard plastic. So yeah, like I said, guys, $130 plus shipping for this slab included. Oh, dude, this is dope. Okay. She just said it's a Star Wars book, and this is a really good Star Wars book. So you have
Really?
Star Wars High Republic number 1. I'm guessing this is a 5th printing, so it must be pretty rare. I didn't even know they did a 5th printing on this
Wow.
book, but this is huge.
Wow.
First appearance of a bunch of amazing characters. You have Keith Trennis, who's the one in the middle there. You have Scurry, this one over here, Stellan Gios, and Vernestra Gawa. I don't know why they didn't say her on the cover. She should be her first appearance as well. That her name's not on there though.
Take your lightsaber.
She's even like as important as all the other 3 on there, but this is cool because it's like black and white with the lightsabers are like lit up. I actually like this better than the regular cover.
This is really cool. Really
Mhm.
pops. Take your lightsaber.
You got the Starlight
and
base
shake
down in
your
the
butt.
middle there. That's kind of like the whole basis behind the story, like them creating the Starlight, the Jedi base out in the Outer Rim and having to deal with what happens with that. Cool book, but I have no idea the value on this book. I know that book 1, 9.8 goes for at least 150, right? Not more than that. The regular cover, if not more, probably more.
At least 100, maybe more than that.
Yeah, it's a solid key.
Just off the top of my head, let me take a look at eBay in my brain, and yeah, I don't know.
You don't have eBay in your brain?
Over $100, but
I think that beer's kicking in. You can tell Zach's getting a little tipsy. All right, solid draft Cosmic Comics. All right, Hector. Solid. We love you, buddy. All right, that's going to wrap up the show. As usual, if you like the show, love the show, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you always know when new things are going down. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this comic book draft. If Princess did a good job, I think she did an excellent job, and I think Cosmic Comics did a good job putting this together. And don't forget, guys, we still have our exclusive Draculina 4 is still available for you guys to pick up. $25 plus shipping. Just message us on IG or on the show. Let us know you want a copy. We'll find a way to get in contact with you.
You'll get it.
And Zach, you got anything else?
You gotta share. How do you do this? You have to go to a power plant or some kind of power place. And you gotta go be infused with the power. Be one with the power. And that's how you become big energy.
I think I could be a person. Yeah, I like on the last Spider-Man movie when they're talking like, what happened to you? It's like, oh, I fell into a vat with a bunch of eels. Like, oh, I fell into a super collider. He's like, gotta watch out where you fall.
Yeah,
bad things can happen. All right, till we see you next time, guys. Stay safe and remember,
get those energy
Get 'em.
aids.